Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Dolphins. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. This is Good Morning to the Pan, part 18. If y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me, press 1. And read y'all out. Shout out to Brother Deacon and your family. Shout out to Brother Twinny and your family. Hey, what's going on? I ain't see you in a minute. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Hey, Jasmine Virgo, that's day one right there. Thanks for coming. Again, welcome. Oh shoot, welcome. Very much appreciated. For my day ones and the ones along the way, part of Underrated One Family. Thank y'all for always supporting me. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. I don't take y'all for granted. Thank you very much. Also, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. I've been rolling with them from years, even now, even including right now. Shout out to LDBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. LDBC all day. That's me. All right. So shout out to the brothers and sisters of LDBC. We not just talk about sports. We talk about sports, but we serve our community, make our community better. So recognize that. Also, hashtag TWT family. As you see, AC read up in the piece. Shout out to hashtag TWT family. That's Brother Gab and his significant one, Sister Kui. They put this together. It's a beautiful movement. I'm part of that. Thank you so much. So shout out to y'all. All right. Hope everybody is fine. Please interact with each other. I'm gonna put the link in here. Anybody that wants to come up, feel free to come up. Let's talk. I'm sipping on some coffee. To wake myself up. Nah, I'm woke. I've been woke for a while. So yeah. So glad everybody's here and everything. But we're approaching April. I know it's April Fool's Day. This past Sunday, Palm and stuff, and a lot of things happening. And so today, y'all, let's encourage each other. Let's encourage each other. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. sad news for me. I just found this out this past Saturday that my uncle has passed over 7 months ago. I found it out when I was doing my very first Saturday family talk. I found it out this past Saturday that from my cousin that my uncle had passed away 7 months ago, and he thought that I was told and stuff, and a lot of chaotic, a lot of things happening and stuff. So I'm thinking about doing a men's special, underrated men's talk, and also doing a regular live about my uncle, my late Uncle Pete. And I'm gonna call my cousin and see he is all right, because they still grieving they father, So yeah, thank you. So for me personally, I'm going through it, but I don't let nothing get me down though. But I ain't know like 7 months until Saturday. I didn't know it. And I'm just saying that it hurts, what I'm saying, because he was like my second father, so like I was talking to my cousin, I knew, but I didn't know that my late father was like his second father. And so don't compete, and word of wisdom, he passed away. He was 93 years old, y'all. He was 93. And hold on for a long time. No cancer and stuff. Man. So shout out to the late great Uncle Pete, mean a lot to me throughout the years, And at first I was gonna do a man's life. I was, but I said, nah, I wait till that, And but when you have, I'm talking a man or woman. If you have somebody that you're in odds with, your family, your friends, whatever. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You always been there. Y'all been there for me, and make it up. Do what you ever can. But if somebody that treats you wrong, and they don't want they don't want to resolve it, do what you got to do. Live your life, live your life. But not for that. But I tell you this though, I'm glad to see y'all. I'm happy to see y'all. Hope you're happy to see me. Shout out to the miss. Shout out to the miss. Shout out to the miss. And yeah, so it's all about encouraging. So anybody that wants to come up, you're more than welcome to come up. Stop. Y'all gotta stop being like chat huggers. That's messing with y'all, man. But the underrated True Life Stories will be back. So look out for that. Got just some more. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Where everyone might want to come up. I know you have work. I'm just saying anybody. But the thing is, just do right. Because I was looking on Facebook this morning when I was hooking up this live, and I was seeing this young man. He was shooting at another man on Facebook, and I say, "Wow, why is that?" I was like, and you got some people. I was reading the comments. There are some people. They say, "Yeah, he do what he want to do." I mean, there are certain things that it's wrong, and there's certain things it is right. If y'all, am I right when I'm saying that? Press 1 or explain it. And there's certain things you don't put on your social media. And But you got behind quite a few people. Yeah, let me see more ones than that, y'all. And it just see, I know because me be on social media for a minute now, I put my stuff out there and I see, yeah, it was like, yeah, so I know the emotions get in the way, somebody trying to play your rep and everything, trying to disrespect you. So you're gonna do what you gotta do. But there's a way to go about it, but there's certain things you just don't do it. In this generation right now, they feel like I can do what I want and this day. No, you can't do that. You got quite a few people, the FBI, and they looking in. Because I remember it was one time, it was a long time ago, when I really started doing this more, and I was like, it was somebody, not gonna say for law enforcement, came in and said, need to be careful. Need to be real careful. Somebody was saying something, go back and forth, and they said, no, don't say, you gotta be careful. And so sometimes we need to police ourselves, or like if we know somebody says something out of emotion, we need to like, yo, listen, here's my email, or here's my number, or whatever, back chat, whatever. Talk to them and say, listen, you gotta be careful. Because they looking. It's like I was seeing on Facebook. You don't think they don't be looking? Oh yeah, they can do what they want. You don't think they looking like, yeah. So we got to be real careful. Even sometimes if we come out and say things what's right and everything, we know it's right, but sometimes you got to code it in a certain way. We deal with people that are very sensitive. You gotta be paying attention that they're like, yo, man or woman. And they want to report you because that happened to me. And I couldn't do lives almost 6 months, like years ago. I couldn't do lives almost 6 months, about almost a year. Then I'm trying to defend myself. So I'm just saying, you live and learn. And that's what I'm saying. You got to be very selective. You had to be very selective. So I'm a vet in this game. Nobody don't give. I ain't gonna say y'all. Some people don't give my proper. I'm a vet. Jazz. She know I did a long time. I'm a vet in this game. I've been around, so I knows what I'm talking about. So you have to be real careful. You got to be real careful. Wherever information you put up, make sure it's concrete. Make sure you follow the guidelines, copyright, and all that, and everything. And it's not easy. It's not easy when you trying to you're correcting yourself. It's not easy. You're bettering yourself, and then you putting yourself out there. You get information to help people, and people want to try to twist it, take it, and run with it. It's not easy. I know because you put into it. Somebody come after you. You ready to go. I know me. You ready to go? Ain't nobody gonna play me like that. But see, I know I transformed to be a better person. But at the end of the day, I'm a human being. I'm not going. You ain't gonna disrespect. You ain't gonna disrespect my existence like that. And I'm always gonna be like that. But it's the way how you go about it too. But see, some people, so it's hard. Sometimes we gotta learn to delegate. Gotta learn to delegate. Feel it? Gotta learn to delegate yourself. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. Because it ain't. But just think, I want y'all to think on that. Even outside the space. No? Because there are some people, they know what's right is right. They know what's wrong is wrong, but they want to play in the middle. There's no middle doing right. There's no middle doing wrong. And so there are some people, well, you got to know what's right or you got to know what's wrong. Well, the way I look at it like this is that if you want to do what's wrong and you know you're going to keep on hurting yourself or whatever it is, that's on you. I don't have to be part of it. So we do make choices. You have a choice. And I want to do what's right. I want to be around people who do what's right. And I know we all imperfect, but I'm just saying that when enough is enough, you know? It ain't all about judging. Ain't all about that. To understand what I'm saying, family. I get you saying. And thank for your continued condolences. I just found out my uncle passed away 7 months ago, this past Saturday. Just find that out. Where's my justification for 7 months ago to grieve my uncle, my late uncle? Ain't no doing from me. That's why sometimes you got when people see certain things wrong, that's the wrong thing. And own up to if you do something wrong. Shout out to my brother Aaron, that's my LDBC fam. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Hit that like, y'all. Hit the like and share this out. But that's what I'm saying. And you know, bro, when a person do right, announce them, give them their flowers. And everything what I'm saying goes to me too. But it's all about encouraging today. Boxing matchups. What's good? What's good? What's good with you? I ain't see you in a while. Yeah, I'm ready to talk, man. You know, anybody that wants to come up, come. We can talk about boxing. We can talk about anything. You know, let's go. Let's go. The link is right there for boxing matchup. If you want to come up, talk to the brother. It's fine. Let's go. And so today, let's hold yourself accountable. Yes, but encourage people. You know what I mean? On Jets news and everything. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a straight New Yorker. I rep New York. The Jets. They still waiting for Javon Clowney. They said who Javon Clowney. He played defense, edge rusher. You know. There's some people that they put him up there, but they feel he ain't lived for his expectations. But he been productive throughout the years and stuff. But he's a free agent from he been bouncing team to team. But every team he bounced on, he always been productive. For me, I've been throughout the years he got better. And some people are just late bloomers. And I really believe it. So the he visited the Jets a few days ago, and it went well. So now, he was on Detroit. Hey, Chief, get in the building. Hey, I'm telling you, y'all TWT showing up. That's all right, man. That's all right. Thank y'all. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Share this out. And so yeah, I lost my thought. So like I said, Javon Clowney. So like I said, it went well, but they trying to guess they're trying to get this contract going, but the Ravens is still in the picture, and also the Carolina Panthers is in the picture. But they say he always operated to trying to see what's going on and stuff. But if the Jets get him, we need an edge runner because we lost on Bryce Huff to the Philadelphia Eagles and stuff. But I still say they should have signed him. They should have signed him. I feel they should sign him and still get Javon Clowney. But hey, it's all right. Went over the bridge and stuff, but the quality come, we good. But also the Jets need, like I said, they fix the offensive line, offensive line. That's good, but I think they should add more depth. So the Jets in the draft, the NFL draft they got number 10. They have the 10th pick, and they can go either way. Then they talking about the tight Bowles from Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. That's my late father. Well, my late father from Georgia. Shout out to Georgia Bulldogs. They want to premiere, programs and stuff. Keep an eye on Georgia. Georgia, man, line up. Georgia, man, get on this run. They clash. They clash in the last few years, like in the top 3. That's all I'm saying. Georgia Bulldogs. But my college football team all time is always Miami Hurricanes. That's never going to change and stuff. And I've been supporting. I've been with them like in the late 70s. I'm talking about like preteen. So, but Georgia Bulldogs, watch out for them. They could load up. And so, if I was still at 10. There are some people think the Jets are going to take them. But I would say this. Get an offensive line. Get a younger offensive line and have depth, to it of everything. So we find out next one what the Jets is doing. There's some big fights come up. That's why I said boxing matchup. I want you to come up. So we can talk about some boxing if you want. Little line right there. So there's some talk that Earl Spence is no longer with Derrick James camp. I'm just reading it. I'm not going by what everybody says. And there's news about Terrence Crawford. I don't know, but I will bring back on the underrated boxing talk soon. I don't know when, but it probably be like in the springtime, so we catch up on boxing because I do talk about boxing too. And I don't know about Tank Davis and Charles Martin. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know, but that be it and everything. Some people talk about T.O. and 100. Junior welterweight and stuff like that. So, but I do want to say I want to see you see like how nobody don't want to sign. I mean, somebody don't want to fight Bruce Ennis, and I would say that Terrence Crawford. I would say. Terrence Crawford, if you say that you're great, I would like to see you. Excuse me. Once you fight Bruce Ennis. If Earl Spence is not happening, I said, would you fight Bruce Ennis? I said, Bruce who? So like, everybody said, Bruce who? Like, nobody Bruce. No, I ain't fighting Bruce. Who? I said, Bruce who? So, but let's see what happens. Yeah, but I'm glad y'all here. Please let people know to come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk. Yeah. The court had lowered Donald Trump his bond to $175 million, but there are other courts that say that you got to pay up and stuff. So we got to wait and see how that unfolds throughout the weeks and the months, y'all. So a lot of stuff has happened, and hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna try to find out something. Yeah, but shout out to everybody on here. Glad that you're here. But good morning. I know when I'm at in Virginia, it's Jay. Get where you at? Is it cloudy where you at too? So it's cloudy where I'm at. Raining and everything. It was rain. Matter of fact, rain early this morning when I was looking out the window. It's it's drying up and everything. See, it rained a little bit. So, but we're still here, right? We still here. We still here, and that's what it counts. We still here. You know, I was reading on the internet, right? It was this young man that lost his life protecting his mother. Yeah, yeah, that's where I'm at too. Yeah, it was this boy. It was a teenager protect his mother. She was pregnant by I don't think she's pregnant. No, I'm gonna leave that out because I don't know. But by this guy that he proved that he was sick, and he was no good and stuff. And I was reading the story. Why I'd say why he got to protect his mother. A teenager would protect his mother, and I remember when my mother was living, um, there's somebody that we knew. I mean, my mother knew, and that happened back in the '70s, you know. And the sad thing about it, my late mother used to go to school with her. My late mother, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, like I was, you know. But shout out to BK, shout out to whole New York, shout out to everybody. And I said, Mom, why happened? So she said, so me and Mom was talking, and I said, I'll never forget, we went shopping. We did shopping, get stuff for the house. So every time she take me, she always think she know I like burgers and fries. And we talked. She said, as a woman, I'm gonna tell you this: that a woman got to make better choices. This man is sick and he's dead. He can't, yeah, they don't want their mother to get hurt, but you're putting your child in harm's way. And I said, well, what happened to the father and stuff? To the father didn't know. To now. And so when I read the story, it reminds me back when me and my mother had that talk when that happened like years ago, and I kind of found out I knew the guy, I knew the boy, I knew the boy because I played basketball against him, and they see we talk. Yeah, I never had no problems with him. It's sad, he lost his life. And so, man, father, mother, make better choices. No kids should not be getting harm's way and stuff like that. If y'all can still hear me, press 1. Y'all can still hear me, press 1. So, just sad, that we losing our kids. If y'all can still hear me, press 1. Okay, Jay Gibb. And it's sometimes that we gotta have the hard talks. We gotta have these hard talks, family. Over here we had these talks. No, we had these talks. Because I believe a child should let it be a child. A lot of these children want to be grown-ups or what it is, and then they become grown-ups. They never experience to be a grown-up because they still in a child. They grown up, but they still in a child mindset. And they really don't know how they're grown up, and it's sad. And that's why they say, what about these crimes and stuff? What about they don't have to be kidding crimes. It's just that the way how they carry themselves. I know some. that are grown us that act like children. They feel when they had these things, they make them as a grown up, but right here and here, it's still children. The emotion, I'm talking about as a man, emotions and all that. I mean, I'm not gonna say men don't supposed to have emotions, yeah, but as a man, it's different. It's a masculinity emotion. You know, they have these feminine emotions, and it's like don't even want to, you know, sometimes. So it's like, you know, if we said that we want to be men, sometimes we gotta have that maceration from young man to grown to man, and we gotta go through things to be a man. Just as women, of young women, they gotta grow to be a woman. No, there's nothing wrong to go through things. It's gonna make you a better person. And so I hope that whoever heard from me, now they say y'all in the chat, but outside y'all get that and everything. And then it's being a grown up is it eternal? Is it eternal learning? And we have to understand that too. People say, "Oh, I'm just being a grown up. I'm a grown up now." Yeah. No. It's eternal growth. It's eternal growth. Always want to stay to be better because we're gonna make mistakes. Well, you learn from it. You build knowledge. You build wisdom, and that's the beautiful thing about being a grown up. You know, you can see somebody. Oh, whoa. I know. I see you. But let me show you how to go about it so you do not make the same mistakes I do. So that's a part of eternal growth. Being a grown-up is still continually of eternal growth. There's no degree stopping. There's non-stopping. No, there's keep on going. So we have to embrace that of eternal growth of being a grown-up. And when we are grown up, we have to turn when we have this eternal growth. We have to understand we still gotta apply that to ourselves. We gotta hold accountable to ourselves. And also, when people do not want to do that, you have a choice to be around it or not be around it. Or that some just don't know. You help them along. Sometimes it gets like that. It happens. So let's understand that being a grown up is eternal growth. You know, people say, I know Jay get baby, you use eternal quite a bit. Yeah. It's eternal growth. It is eternal growth. Always when you're grown. You know what I mean? And you know, that's why you a baby, you young man, young girl, or you know, it's eternal growth. It's eternal. People like, oh, I'm grown up, I could do it. No, it's eternal growth. You know, oh, yeah, it's a stop because you got money. Oh, it's a stop. I know this. Oh, it's a stop. No, it's eternal. So learn. Push yourself. How great you can be. Eternal growth. That's some grown-ups be thinking, oh, I know this, I know that. No. Yeah, it's true, but you're supposed to learn from it and grow. Eternal growth. And I have to understand that too when I got a little older too. You know, when I was hitting my 30s and going to my 40s, I had to understand the eternal growth. You know? And along the way, you're gonna fall. But as long as you pick yourself up and keep on going, as long as God has provided other people to help you, that's part of eternal growth, family. Because sometimes, I know as a man, we don't like to ask for help. We want to, sometimes, you know, that's us as men. We got to come in the picture, learn to be there for each other. You know. Come on, family. So, so we have to understand that internal growth is very important in every day of our lives. Everything I'm saying goes for me too. Because you know there's gonna be some people. What about the number one girl? I said for myself. If you listen, see that means you're not listening. Goes for me too. Internal growth is very important. Because we have to understand through God, our late parents put that in us. So the more you know, the better you become. And so I said it's scary for me. It's a good scary because I'm learning. And when a person that I am, woo, I'm building knowledge and wisdom and stuff, and I'd be better equipped to help myself, especially. And you know, with the miss right now, we could build together, and I could help others. Ooh, and that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling when you help somebody and they gets it, and then they put it into their life, and they build. It's a great feeling. Cause any writer person don't wanna go through hurt, don't want to go through stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We'll be happy. You know, eternal growth is very important. Eternal growth is very important, and you know, and do fun things. They don't have to be stagnant all the time. You know, do fun things. It's part of growing too. You know, people say the internet is bad and everything. Yeah, some majority is bad, but you can pick out something good and enjoy it. You know what I mean? That makes you laugh. You know, I was watching some of the internet this morning. It was like this young man. He would tell his father like, "I love you, Dad," and he cried. I never want to disappoint you. And he walked his father to the car, and the father went down the street, and he turned the car around and hugged him. He was a teenager. I don't know. They got in an argument or something and stuff, but it touched him. I don't want to be just like you. I understand, but be you. I'm right here. And I feel that's a beautiful. I feel that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to see because that's happened a whole lot, but we don't see that. They don't want to show that. I said, wow. You know, I said, wow. Sometimes as men, we gotta embrace shit like that. Jay Gibb, I'm proud of you. Or you know, sister Jasmine, I'm proud of you. You know, you just don't. You just do not tell people what they do. Something. Oh, look. So we have to understand. We have to understand. We gotta encourage. If it's not in you to encourage, don't do it. But if it's in you to encourage somebody, yeah. Because sometimes that encouragement means a lot. Brother Alonzo, well, yeah, I couldn't get on, brother, because you know me, I do my thing. So if you want to come, if that's up to you, because I know you're a busy man, and you always been supportive. So, but I think that's very important that. Internal growth is important as being a grown-up. And instill that if you have kids, instill that in them early too. There's always steps to be a better person. So it's very important. And have the necessary, and also have the necessary resources, part of that internal growth as a grown-up. That's very important too. Pick the right resources for yourself, or you with somebody, etc. Very important. Because you want to continue that growth. You need, we need certain resources that is beneficial to you and others. Few. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. Because this just come. You gotta sacrifice. That means you gotta make certain decisions. I have to understand that years ago. And sometimes it's not popular. But look at me right now. And y'all could do it too. I know in your own way y'all did it too. And y'all should be committed. Y'all should be committed to that. Again, shout out to the miss. So hit the like button. Please hit the like button and share this out. Hit the like button and share this out for me, please. Very much appreciated. Again, I just found out that I lost my uncle this past Saturday. I just found out I lost my uncle 7 months ago. So we dedicate this live today, to my late Uncle Pete, and great man. That was my second father, and so I know that my cousins, they going through a lot, and it's not easy, So majority of my mother's side of the family, there's no more elders, so that means we gotta pick up the slack now to keep the family going. And you'll see my cousins, it's like almost like going to the mid-50s, going on to the 60s, in the early 70s, and then there's a break. Then my late younger brother was born in 79, and so we was always like that. So I got cousins that like 8 or 9, just 8 or 9 years older than me, but we, so in a way that helps, so we actually grew up together. So, and so shout out to my cousins, all my cousins. So I know they're going through a lot. So, shout out to the Young family. They go through a lot, They ain't no joke, So, but hopefully I'll talk more about that in the future and everything. But yeah, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Good morning to the fam. Part 18. Part 18. And welcome, y'all. Thanks for coming, y'all. I really appreciate that. Welcome. I know, y'all could have been anywhere, but you're here. And that's what counts. You're here. You're here. You're here. You're here. And that wants to come and we could talk. We could talk about anything. It doesn't make a difference. Let's talk. Anything y'all want to get off, y'all can get off over here. Much blessings. Do it. Let's find solutions. Let's find solutions. You know. So you have a better day. Find solutions and have a better day. You know, have a better day. So that is very important. Have a better day. You know, that's very important. Have a better day. Always smiling, even though you can't just smile. Just smile. You know, we know how the people in this world is. We do. But just keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Yeah, and March Madness. Lot of upsets. Lot of upsets happen. You know, I gotta check out some of the games. Every time someone check out them games, I'll be, but I gotta check out them games. So the NBA season, um, talked about. I think the Golden State Warriors is like practically eliminated and stuff. And New Orleans, see, like New Orleans is knocking on the door. I think they're a half game back from 10th place in the West from the Warriors and stuff. So the Rockets, they pushing and stuff like they got a pretty good team. They coming along. They coming along good, So Pelicans, they doing okay. But Knicks doing all right. Knicks gotta make another push. I did believe they could get in the playoff, but I don't know why. I don't know. They make another push on Julius Randle. I'm not a big fan of him. He's coming back, and they got from Toronto Raptors. He's coming along. So, yeah. Then the Knicks talking about signing that coach to a big. No, I don't want that coach. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't want that coach. I don't want Julius Randle. I want Mark Jackson to coach that team. Mark Jackson from New York. I mean, he knows, and I believe that he be do a great job for the Knicks. He's home. He's hometown. Know the New York media. People want to play for Mark Jackson. I'm saying if I was an owner, I'm making that move and get Julius Randle. Get some money. I get some draft picks and get a good player. Let's run. Strengthen their bench because what I don't like about that coach of the Knicks, I'm keeping the buck with y'all. I don't like that coach because he always goes 6 or 7 deep. In this NBA, you gotta go deep in your bench. They score now, and so he's a defensive player, so he insufficient of offense. So that's my feeling of it. But Dick's got some good players though, better than before. And shout out to Walt Clyde Frazier, longtime Nick, picked one of the 50th best of NBA history back in '97. To me, very underrated. You know, There's people say Walt Clyde Frazier, this and that. I said, but Walt Clyde Frazier, he played a team that he played on a team they played together. And so he was always a person, always get people the ball. Very, everybody knew what his defense. He was an excellent defensive player, but they never really talk about his offense and get people, So Walt Frazier, he was just alone. I think he had 6,000 assists in his career. That's pretty good in his career, but he played as a team player. So he played. If he would really go, Frazier would have been really up there. Points. I forgot what points though, but I know he had 6,000 assists. He had quite a few steals, but he always show up in big games, and and I feel that marks of a good player, and very articulate. He's a long time Knicks broadcaster, very underrated. I think he's a broadcast Hall of Fame. I gotta check that out. Yeah, the late, not late, Walt Clyde Frazier. One of my favorite players. Very underrated. To me, he's underrated. Legend. Also, you got Lenny Wilkins. Lenny Wilkins, excellent player back in the days, the 60s, become a great coach. He was an assistant coach of the Dream Team back in 92, but he won over 1,000 games. I believe he's a Hall of Fame coach too. And very good. He coached the Knicks at one time and stuff. Back in the 90s, I think. It was 90s, I think. 2000s, or one of those decades and stuff. Yeah, Lenny Wilkins from Brooklyn. And a lot of people don't know Michael Jordan, the first 12, 13 years, he was in Brooklyn. So he's Brooklyn too. Then the late great Connie Hawkins, the Hawk. He's from Brooklyn. Luna Kanasaka, the late great coach from St. John's in Queens, New York. He said Connie Hawkins, when he was a teenager, he took off from foul line and banged it, dunked it. The late great Connie Hawkins. They said, who's late great Connie Hawkins? He played the old boys and girls high back in the 50s. Great. And when he was going to college, he went to Iowa College. They say he was part of this scam. Kind of find out he was never part of the scam. So what happened was he never really went to college. So he went to the basketball league, ABL, something like that, and he went to other leagues, 2 leagues throughout the 60s, and finally when Phoenix Suns became an expansion, I think back in 69, 70, something like that. It's back in the late 60s, and he became part of that and stuff. I think on one of those leagues he was MVP, if I'm not mistaken. The late great Connie Hawkins from Brooklyn. And then, he went on to have a solid NBA career. They became 5 or 6 All-Star. But man, if Connie Hawkins would have had that chance, we would have talked instead of late great Connie Hawkins. I watched her, on TV, man. I say, wow, that's that good. The Hawk, man. Connie Hawkins, throughout the years, we got corporate draws and he cleaned himself up. And we lost him years ago, Hey, Brother Tom, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Please, the like button. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. And thank you. You do the same too. Thanks for coming. Always support. So the late great Connie Hawkins, man. Ooh. Well, he could do the ball. Even the late great Will Chamberlain was saying, man, very underrated, man. Great player, Can do it all. Both ends. But he came, the late great Connie Hawkins, he came in NBA, I think it was 28, 29. And that's when usually that time, usually father's time come into the picture because NBA, the conditions what they was okay, but it wasn't all that. But the Hawk, man, late great Connie Hawkins. What a great. If they would, that's what I'm saying. And then let me tell you something. When he won the settlement, right? The proving that he didn't have nothing to do with it, right? Oh yeah, Diceman Gerber, right? That's yeah. And the late Connie Hawkins, and the ones who was on the NBA was going against him was yeah, was the one before the NBA commission. The one was before Alice Silver, but he was part of the he was part of the NBA legal team. So, matter of fact, let me look up everything. Um, but I want to get it right. I do want to get it right, so But yeah, want to get it right. Want to get it right. Yeah, Iceman, Dave Stern. Thank you, Dave Stern. Thank you. Dave said he was part of that NBA legal team. Was going against the late great Connie Hawkins. And they won. Talking about not David Stern, but Connie Hawkins, the team they won, and then they gave him the money, and finally they tried to prove that he has to do it, but he had nothing to do with it. He didn't know nothing, he didn't know nothing about it. And this back like in the early '60s. So he went to the NBA and tore it up in a short time. I think he was there maybe 7, 8 years. And retired and stuff. Like I told you, he got on bad times, but he cleared stuff up and everything. The man had bad too. And there was people were saying like, "Wow, yeah, got you. I hear you, Tom." And they be like, "Wow, he was doing the thing. It was 2029. So imagine he was doing those things was younger." So we talking about Michael Jordan, we talking about other people, but Connie Hawk, now people in the Rucker tournament, he tore it even back then, and so could have been if he would have had that chance. What would the NBA would say about Connie Hawkins? You have to put him up there because he could do it all. Put it on the floor, pass, block shots, shoot either hand. Like I said, he could fly, steals. And what else the late great Connie Hawkins could do? And I'm saying that he was doing it. I think he was one of the first pick of the Phoenix Suns back then in the expansion draft, something like that. So that boy bad. I'm proud because born and raised Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn. Yeah, Dr. J. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. In college at that time, you can't even dunk. You got to lay it up. Even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he didn't dunk. Lay it up. So Dr. J for University of Massachusetts, I think he played for, he got drafted in 71, 70, 71, I think, something like that. ABA, Virginia Squires. He played along with George Gervin. A lot of people don't know that. He played along with George Gervin. Because I think Gervin came in that year after, something like that. So, and then we know Dr. J, he got, something happened, then he went to the New York Nets and tore it up, And I think they played, I think at that time they played Uniondale, Long Island back in the days and stuff. And Dr. J was the face of ABA, you know. And and then Brother Ty talking about George Iceman Gervin. I think the Virginia Squires, I think they become San Antonio Spurs. And then the Spurs became NBA becoming NBA franchise and stuff. As we know, after ABA, that's when the ABA was folded in little by little. And all the stuff, the dunking contest, three-point contest, the ABA got it for the ABA. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. Elgin Baylor, yeah. Elgin was no joke. You do it all too. There are some people saying now back in the day that Elgin Baylor helped save the NBA. There are some people saying that. So Elgin need to put some respect on Elgin. Elgin was no joke. So there are some people. I see some games, some NBA, because the Celtics had beat the Lakers majority of the 60s of NBA finals and stuff. And they say every time, Elgin had about 70-some points against the Celtics and stuff. So, yeah, he already had some good games as the Celtics, but he's an all-time great. He can do it all, both sides, too. And there's some people saying, oh, these players cannot play right now. Elgin will play right now. And Connie Hawkins will play right now. Yeah. Right. If they were to play right now, you got Oscar Robertson will play right now, and they athletic right now, it would not be fair. Because at that time, you play defense. Now, people give Michael Jordan his credit. Okay, we give Michael Jordan his credit, but and also let me say this: the first three-peat is the Minneapolis Lakers back in the mid-50s. George Mikan and them, they was the first. They was the first NBA dynasty. I know people wanted to say Chicago. No, it was not Chicago. It was the Minneapolis Lakers. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hello? Yeah, I had to ask the question. The Minneapolis Lakers won 5 NBA championships: 1949, 1950, 1952, 53, 54. And the Lakers moved to Los Angeles in 1960. So they won a total of 17 championships altogether. And also, like I said, most of the 60s, the Lakers played against the Celtics in the NBA Finals. They had lost, but those was like close. It was not blowouts. So the Minneapolis Lakers won 5. And it was a first repeat: 52, 53, 54. That's the first three-peat. Look it up. I'm reading right now again. Minneapolis Lakers, 5. 1949, 1950, 1952, 53, and 54. So that was the first dynasty right there. The first three-peat is 52, 53, 1952, 1953, and 1954. That's the first three-peat. So when people talking about, oh yeah, Chicago made first three-peat, no. Minneapolis Lakers did it first. 1952, 1953, 1954. Get up yourself. See, over here, we drop science. Science, we drop truths. So, and they never really talk about the Minneapolis Lakers. Now, at that time, there wasn't really no black, there wasn't really no people look like us was playing and stuff. And until, that changed, going to the the late great Bill Russell. He played for the same. He played in college, San Francisco Dons. I think KC. There's that KKC. But it's gonna come to my mind. But both of them they played together, and they won back-to-back national championships, 55 and 56. And then Bill Russell, and KC. They went to play the Olympic team, and then they won the gold. And those are great teams. Then he went to the Celtics back in the late 60s. I think KC came with I forgot first. I know KC. He ended up coaching the Celtics back in the 80s. And they won they won 3 championships in Boston. So KC Jones, there you go. KC Jones. He played San Francisco Dons with Russell. So, and I believe he's on that team too. I believe was. And that was good. And then the 1960 Olympic Games in basketball. Then you got Jerry West and Oscar Robertson. I think Jerry Lucas did play on that team. In 1960, they also won gold. And they went on to have outstanding NBA careers too. A lot of people don't know. Oscar Robertson was the first one to average a triple-double majority of his career. Played the University of Cincinnati, and then he played Cincinnati, and they was a franchise there too. And so, just drop it. Anybody can hear me? Press 1. Anybody can hear me? Please press 1. So give me your game. Give me your some things. So those some great players. Rick Barry's a great player. And then we talk about the WNBA. The first dynasty is the Houston Comets back in the late 90s going to 2000. They were the first dynasty in WNBA. They dominated too. He dominated too. Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper. So they said she was the Michael Jordan of the league. Back then, and you got Teresa Weatherspoon. She played in great Louisiana Tech teams back in the 80s and stuff. Won Olympic golds and stuff like that. Teresa Weatherspoon, great women came in. Becca Lobo, she never really got checked because I guess she got hurt. I think she supposed to be as we know later on, the late, the great Lisa Leslie, first woman dunking, and give me out some history, man. Give me out some history here. So, there's some great players, a man and woman come out, and we don't talk about it. late great Kobe Bean Bryant, Laker teams and stuff. They always try to throw dirt in his name. They know ain't no dirt. Ain't no dirt throwing no black mama over here. No. And I always respect him because, he's one of the players. If you work hard, he rewards you. And I never forget that when Lamar Odoms, from New York, Queens, New York all day, and Lamar Odoms, they always want to throw dirt. Hold on for 1 second, fam. Hold on. Sorry about that. I got you. And yeah, I'm telling you, great. I'm telling you, great team, man. And like, people don't know. Yeah, he played football too, right? Yeah, yeah. Casey Jones, an athlete, yeah. I people don't know. Casey Jones, an athlete, but like basketball, the Celtics. You got JoJo White. He passed away. Yeah, Sherman Miller. I agree with that. And JoJo White. A lot of people don't know he was in the game play against uh Tested Western. He won the remember the all black play. They won the championship back in 1966. Yeah, I was born. Ha ha. That's when Kwanzaa came up. Ha ha. And that's when Black Panther was born. Ha ha. 1966. And he played this Lost Glory days. And he stepped out his feet when he shooting. JoJo White. He played. I forgot what team he played. No, he played for Kansas. JoJo White was no joke in college. JoJo White, they great, Joe. Let me put some respect. They great, JoJo White. Played for Kansas, and then we see that team went on to win. You know, Coach Haskins. Look the glory road. Great team. South has some great players though. So the late great Ray back down to pick them. And we'll get back to late great Bill Russell. He went on to be a player coach towards the early six. I mean, not early, towards the late '60s. And Kane Dolphin, what's good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Want to come up? You can. You know, come up, come up. The link right there. So yeah. Oh, sure, Miller. Oh, it's gonna be the GOAT. For the time. Sure, Miller always gonna be the GOAT. So yeah, Miller always gonna be the GOAT. So yeah, so I've always been a Cheryl Miller fan anyway. I believe Cheryl Miller will get the credit she deserves to really take women's basketball to another plateau. She don't get the credit. She was bad. UFC, the Cheryl Miller was bad. But she never get a chance to really play. If she would have played the WNBA, woo, would have been problems. I'm glad that you're here, man. Yeah, come on, yeah, so yeah. Cheryl Miller was no joke. I used to watch her too when I was a teenager, mid-teens. Bad. Go on the floor, put you up. Cheryl was the truth. Cheryl Miller's the truth. Yeah. Cheryl Miller? What? They don't get she don't get the credit deserved. Like I keep on saying before. God giving her roses. Cheryl Miller was bad. Cheryl was bad. And she played women basketball was competitive. And they wasn't getting that money. They wasn't getting that much broadcasting back then either. So she helped the sport a lot. Be on them Olympic teams and stuff. Now, Cheryl Miller's bad. Bad. Yeah. Oh, so respect her. Don Stanley, another one too. Cheryl Swoops, I was saying. Oh, bad. So Tina Thompson, another one, bad too. Bad. So put some respect on that. But again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Please hit the like button and share this out. Hit the like button and share this out. I'll be right back, family. Hold on. I'm back. Let me read this. Thanks for being patient with me. The best of my props. My pop said it. You see both. Yeah, I seen that back in '76 with JoJo White. Yeah, JoJo White. He had 33 points and 9 assists. Yeah, that's one of the best games ever. Yeah, yeah, they barely beat the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, yeah, that's when the they bench Phoenix bench came through too. Prayers with those in Baltimore. What happened? What happened in Baltimore? Brother Kane. What happened in Baltimore? No. Really? Wow. A boat ran into one of those bridges and it caused the bridge to break. Oh man. Me look it up, y'all. Wow. In Baltimore. Wow. That's gonna cause a stir, y'all. Bridge, bridge break in Baltimore. Five coverage in oh shoot. Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed in Baltimore. And he's peeping. Baltimore Key Bridge collapsed after ship collided. What? Yeah, search. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I thought that's the first time I heard about it. Yeah, shout out to Baltimore, man. Dang. Hold on, family. Bridge break in Baltimore. Live coverage. How people could do a cargo? That should not. Oh yeah, man. Shut up. There go the link right there. Shoot. There goes the link right there. Yes, yes. Shout out to people in Baltimore, man. A cargo snapped that bridge. How could a cargo? The cargo knows to go. You can't go through there. You know, a lot of people be in trouble. Yeah, a lot of people be in trouble for that. And I think when I was with the Mets went through that bridge, I think, I'm not sure. I think. Let me see. President Baltimore cut last Tuesday. That is crazy. Anybody can hear me. Press one. I post a link. I post a link in the chat. Yeah, man. Must. Oh shit. Oh man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Oh, y'all can't see the picture because I got that thing on. Yeah. Hold on, yo. Let me cut this off. Bonnie Rose, thanks for coming. Thank you. Appreciate it. But I just post a link in there. How that cargo? That's gonna cause a hassle too. I think the cargo was international too. I'm reading this right now. The tragedy. How? My thing is, how could international cargo get there? And you know that's gonna take a. And I'm saying that's gonna take a long time to rebuild that bridge, Brad. Build that bridge back. Yeah, read that. Blessings going out to people in Baltimore. Blessings go out to people in Baltimore. Anybody can hear me? Press one. Blessings going out to Baltimore. Okay. Sad. Yeah, press Baltimore. That's. I still trying to find. Uh, I know I keep on answering. How could an international cargo get through there? And how is the signals not working? Yeah, you mommy, my mom's a Jasmine Virgo. She's scared of bridge. My late mother scared of bridges too. Let me post the hit the like button, hit the like button. Let me post it again. That's crazy. Let me read. Let me read y'all some of it, man. Read some of it. The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed early Tuesday after support column was hit by a large container ship that had lost power, sending vehicles and people into Pickett's River, authorities says. 6 people remain unaccounted for, Maryland Department of Transportation Secretary Paul Weisfield said in a mid-morning news conference. All 6 was part of construction crew that was filling potholes on the bridge at the time. Wayfield said 2 other workers was rescued from the water. Baltimore Fire Chief James Wallace told reporters the scene was an active search and rescue. The Coast Guard was taking part. But yeah, let me read this first. One of the rescue workers was unhurt, but the other had been treated at the University of Maryland Medical Center has been unable to speak. Investigation so far. The workers has been treated in a serious condition. Maryland Governor Westmore declared state of emergency, saying in a statement, "We are working with the interagency team to quickly deploy federal resources from the Biden administration. We are thankful for the brave men and women who are carrying out efforts to rescue those involved and pray for everyone's safety." Earlier, the fire department told CBS News that about 1:30 a.m., 911 calls started coming and saying a vessel had hit a bridge cone. It was unclear how many vehicles were on the spawn, but there was strongly a large tractor trailer on it. The department communication the director Kevin Cartwright describes collapse as a mass casualty event. He told the Association Press there was a dire emergency of some cargoes was apparently dangling from the bridge. The ship, the Singapore flag Dalla, was operated by a charter vessel company, Sing Energy Group, Side Energy Group, and was chartered by Marstic Carrier, Marstic Customers Cargo, the company said. Officials has confirmed that the ship lost power right before the collision. Moore said that the crew notified authorities of power issue. It's unclear what caused the power issue. Officials said in a news conference that a mayday has been issued before a collision, which allows officials to stop traffic onto the bridge. Officials did not clarify how many vehicles were on the bridge at the time of the collapse. In frame, video showed that the vehicle did enter the water, but it's not clear if those vehicles had a company. Multiple vehicles remain in the river as of mid-morning. Moore said that the decision to stop traffic to the bridge saved lives last night. Then you already watch the video, you can. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott told CBS News that Mayday call saved many lives and allowed emergency personnel to get to the scene quickly. Whitefield said that the FBI was on the scene to see if there's any terrorism connection. With there is not. I wouldn't rule it out though. William DeBagano, the special agent charged of the FBI Baltimore field officer, said at his subsequent news conference that there is no specific or credible information to suggest there are ties to terrorism in this incident. DeBagano says the FBI provide resources including underwater search and evidence response teams. The National Transportation Security said Tuesday morning was dispatched a team to investigate the incident. An unthinkable tragedy. The Baltimore mayor has seen to report at the morning briefly that the collapse was an unthinkable tragedy. We have to first foremost pray for all those who impacted, those families, pray for our responders, and thank them, Scott said. Baltimore County Executive Johnny Oscuzzi Jr. says on social media, rescue efforts are underway. Please pray for those impacted. Y'all can read the rest. Already posted the link, so y'all read that. Let me see. and read that. I think the Brooklyn Bridge is kind of scary. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's high. On one of those bridges, Brooklyn used to say, yeah, Manhattan Bridge used to shake, but they overdo those bridges, so you don't have nothing to worry about, Jasmine. They do those bridges years ago. So, but I get what you're saying, though. I do get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. Again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. This is Good Morning to the Fam, part 18, the number one grinder. Tragic. Thanks for Brother Kane. Let us know. Because I ain't see this story. Come think about it. So it popped up, pulled it up, popped up. So our prayers to the people in Baltimore. Man, our prayers to the people in Baltimore. So wow. And we was talking about encouragement. Remember, Jack, we were talking about encouragement, right? Maybe we was talking about that, Jasmine, and other people. You know, this part of it, y'all. We got encouraged. Now, this is more than ever. Got encouraged. Because the families, you know, so you know, people lives in Maryland. That oh my God, for a while, it's gonna be a lot of traffic. It might be some people have to leave home early, or sometimes leave from work early. You know, to get home because it's gonna be traffic for a minute. It's gonna be traffic for a minute because they go knowing that you know they gotta repair that bridge and that's gonna take time. I'm not saying because you know I think about it then. If they already repair the bridge before the years that people gonna be constantly working and stuff, good thing is come for the I know Biden had to throw some federal money to Maryland get the bridge built, but I'm saying you gotta go. Then they gotta go by permits. Gotta go by how many must go. Then there's gonna be people, politics gonna put. Oh, we should put a bridge. We should, it's gonna be a whole lot. So now people gotta go through that. So this gonna be like whoa. But I'm just saying, they say they lost signal and stuff. It's just that for me, I'm saying, tell me if I'm right or wrong. I can stand to be corrected. Family, when they ask you, no, they said loss of signal, but that's an international cargo, Singapore. Does that don't sound right to you? Now I could be wrong. They said they don't believe it's in terrorism, but that don't sound right, right? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. You can read the story. Read the story. That's an international cargo. And they lost signal. They don't know that you cannot go that way, that cargo. Come on. Or I'm just saying, some don't smell right. Yeah, I always go rep New York, man. I mean, I'm going to New York, but I'm just saying that why it also you lose a signal. There's a signal that would make you turn it. No, we cannot go to. We got to turn. We shouldn't go that way. Some don't smell right. Because see, my father used to drive trucks. All right, and he used to tell me that there are certain roads you should not take. You go underneath the bridge and stuff like that. We say throughout the years there are people that Because I used to tell my father, I said, Dad, I noticed that you don't usually you drive, you don't get on the express lane and stuff like that. Because they separate. Now I stay local because those 18 wheels need to go. And see, back then when he was driving, he black man, you can't get on those roads. So they lied them have to take service roads throughout around the country and stuff. Especially this color. And just like he said, so like them boats and stuff like that, they have to take like service. They have to take service around, go around and stuff like that. Like I know when I'm at in Virginia, right? That it always used to be a lot of car accidents like on these certain highways and stuff. Cause man, it was a bad accident. I think it was a few months ago. I think it was about maybe 10 miles away from me. It was a bad accident. It took almost three. I think it took almost like maybe almost a week to clear it up. It was the 18 wheels, some cars and stuff. It took them almost a week to clear that up. Cause you got some people know how to drive. That's what like when I was talking to my late father, he said, when I get tired, I put the thing over. Yeah. And see, back then they couldn't see. Back then when he was trying, the black man, especially they couldn't pull one of those places that you could pull it. Sometimes they had to go to service road. They had to pull like a dirt road, sure, right there, and make sure it's not mudded and stuff like that. Yeah, cause it was worse than back then. I leave at a certain time because you got to deal with the KKK and the other. But yeah, so he need a piss. He got to pull over or do what he got to do. Yeah. But they, definitely on this channel, people involved, they definitely need our encouragement. So let's throw up you know, that's sad, Much much prayers in Baltimore. Final pick. Uh, well, I'm gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. That's something to think about, bro. You know, you got the Nuggets and Heat rematch. Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I don't think I don't think it's going to be those two teams. Hold on, I'll be right back, fam. I'll be I'm back. Yeah, so again, there's a cargo hit one of the bridges in Baltimore early this morning, and in Baltimore, much president much prayers to them. We're gonna dedicate this live to them too, and so so it's sad, and like I said before, don't put this. Yeah, I got nuggets. It could be a rematch. Yeah, it can. It can. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Cause you still got good teams in the East now. So let's see what happens. So, so y'all can share each other channels if you want. Right. Let me share this out again. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. They also still there's again, so anybody didn't see it, y'all can go to it. And my prayers to the defense. Well, yeah. Mm. Well, I'm gonna get off here. Um, again, dedicate this live to my uncle Pete. Like I said that a little 2 hours ago. I found that out that 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 he was that he passed away 7 months ago. I found that out this past Saturday, and dealing with that, and we're about to encourage each other. And this news right here, so we're gonna dedicate to Uncle Pete, and we're gonna dedicate the ones in Baltimore. And like I say, for international cargo hit that bridge, I'm just saying, don't sit right with me, but I could be wrong. I know Jasmine was saying she's right. I'm right. It doesn't sit right with me. Oh, y'all. Losing signal? I don't know. I don't know. But on behalf of my channel, Underrated Dark is yours truly, the number one grind and one of the best kept secrets on social media. Good afternoon to everybody. This is the last good morning to the fan part 18. Thank y'all so much for participating, and see y'all real soon. See y'all real soon. Have a blessed day. Good afternoon. Good. Be blessed. Be blessed. Be blessed. This one is Ghost. Good afternoon again. Peace.